is the 77 WABC minicast.
Anyway, on this, we have Betsy McCaughey, who's talking about taxes in Connecticut. She's running for governor of Connecticut. Hi, Betsy. How are you?
Hi, Betsy.
So nice to join you. And yes, eliminating the state income tax is a big part of my Connecticut comeback plan. It's going to be a gradual elimination, very fiscally responsible, and it's modeled on what quite a few other states have already done successfully. You know, I keep hearing naysayers say you can't eliminate the income tax, it's half the state revenue. But the way this is done is you announce that you're going to zero, companies start to move in, business activity picks up, and the new law says that every time revenue increases 5%, that new revenue has to be used to axe the tax. It can't be used to create another new left-wing program and increase government costs. Instead, it must be used to gradually phase out the income tax. And it works. It's worked in every state it's been tried in. You can look at a map of the United States.
Even school tax revenues go up. Even social program spending goes up because they're no longer wasting the money on bureaucracy and on tax-eating programs. And Betsy's program basically creates a lockbox which said that when your revenue goes up because of regular economic activity, the politicians can't spend it. It gets put in effect, a lockbox. And that money has to be used first to eliminate or cut the state income tax. And soon the entire country is going to be forced on this. And they'll be forced onto it because those who don't adopt this program will see their economies wither. And those who do adopt will see their economies grow. And even when the politicians don't see it, the leaders of the state see it, the budget people, because they see how their ability to function is being drained because they're overtaxing. And that trend is coming, and Betsy McCaughey, who's running for governor of Connecticut, is one of the first people to understand that and see that.
Betsy's got a lot more to talk about. Betsy, we're going to take a break. Stay on the line, please. Right when we come back, you talk to us about your lawsuit, okay?
Yes.
Okay, when we get back.
Welcome back to the Dick Morris and Doug DePiro show, sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group.
Let's get right
Betsy
back.
McCaughey, who is running for governor of Connecticut, is bringing a lawsuit against the federal government that I think will be very significant. Tell them about it, Betsy.
Well, it's very important part of my Connecticut comeback economic plan. Of course, phasing out the income tax is crucial, and the president's economic advisors have said that phasing out the income tax will increase business startups by 25%, and it will actually increase the pre-tax earnings of salaried wage earners by about $6,700, which means not just that you're not paying the tax, you're going to be earning more pre-tax, which is great. But we also have to address energy costs. And energy costs in Connecticut are crippling growth as well as crippling consumers. Connecticut is ranked 48th out of 50 states. It's only worse than Hawaii, which is an island way off the continent, removed from the continent, distanced from the continent, and California, which is removed from reality. They have their own energy problems. But next comes Connecticut, where ratepayers, electricity ratepayers, pay the third highest rates in America. And a major reason is that Connecticut is very dependent on natural gas, and it doesn't produce any natural gas. But Kathy Hochul is really to blame for this, and Ned Lamont, because there's a huge supply of natural gas in Pennsylvania, and the Pennsylvanians would love to sell it to Connecticut. But we need a pipeline, and a company has tried year after year after year to get the permits to build a pipeline called the Constitution Pipeline from Pennsylvania, where the fracking occurs, all the way to Connecticut, where the consumers need natural gas. Right now, Connecticut is importing natural gas from faraway countries at as much as triple the cost of domestic natural gas. It's a terrible problem, and it's because Kathy Hochul has allowed her Department of Environmental Conservation, DEC, to stymie this pipeline. So I am filing a federal lawsuit in the U.S. District Court, Southern District of New York, Tuesday morning, slamming her for violating the Interstate Commerce Clause of the U.S. Constitution.
Betsy, tell us how we send you money. How do we get to you? Well, that's a great question. And let me explain why the money is necessary, Doug. In order to compete in this race, I need to raise about $340,000 from about 3,000 to 5,000 donors. Once I do that, I qualify for the public funding in Connecticut. That your donation will unlock, wait till you hear this, $22 million in public funding, enough for us to reach our sound economic message to every voter in the state. We can turn Connecticut into a prosperous, low-tax state again. Okay, give us the address because we got to take a break. Betsy2026.com. You don't have an opportunity often to make a big difference with a small donation, but baby, this time you really can. And the max donation people could give is $340.
$340 is the max, but send in 100, send in 50,
right.
Send in something, buy a piece of history.
Beautiful, we need you.
Betsy2026.com.
We need you, Betsy. Okay, we have to take a break. Thank you so much, Betsy. Really appreciate it.